Good morning. You're watching Sunrise with Sarah Jane and Jonathan, with you all the way until 10 o'clock this morning. Coming up, we're going to go through some of the big stories we'll be covering throughout the day here on Sky News in the company of Michelle Dewberry and Ian Royce. Plus, we'll be finding out how easy it is to get scammed, and it's getting easier, apparently, SJ. That's with Esther Ranson. She's coming in, and we'll speak to her in a few minutes. But first, a leaked memo seen by Sky News suggests the government has no plan for Brexit. Our political experts say they don't recognise this memo, which doesn't mean they don't acknowledge.
Whitehall is going to have to work on. It's going to need up to 30,000 civil servants. I mean, you can understand how something of this magnitude is going to need that sort of resource. Listen, let's move on to another story we're discussing. It's breaking news this morning that prison officers are going on strike because...
It's long been held up as a source of British pride, but a new study out suggests that good manners could be helping phone scammers rip us off. The research revealing that one... Now, you may have thought there are already enough sporting competitions in the UK, but some out there believe there is room for one more.
Broom. Really?
Yeah.
Harry Potter fans will be delighted to hear that as of today, Quidditch, that famous sport from the Wizarding world, will have its own league here in the UK.
Premier League, no less.
Jack Leonard is...
Very good morning to you. You're watching Sunrise with Sarah J. Me and Jonathan Samuels. We start with a leaked memo seen by Sky News which suggests the government has no plan for Brexit. Our political correspondent, Darren McCaffrey.
Now, the government will pump up to £15 billion into Britain's creaking transport network and high-tech industries in an attempt to future-proof the economy from the turbulence of Brexit.
Sky News can reveal the Chancellor is planning to announce investment in dozens of infrastructure projects up and down the UK in next week's autumn statement. Sky's senior political correspondent Beth Rigby has the story.
Well, you can see the full interview with Nigel Farage and Adam Bolton in full on All Out Politics at 10 o'clock this morning.
In the meantime, President Obama has set off to Europe on his last foreign trip as Commander-in-Chief. He has landed in Athens in Greece, but before he left, he gave his first news conference since the election, warning that President-elect Donald Trump was in for a quick wake-up call and would have to adjust his temperament when he confronts the realities of his new job.
Meanwhile, the Kremlin has said that Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin will try to normalise US-Russia relations. From Washington, Sky's Dominic Waghorn reports.
A leaked memo seen by Sky News suggests the government has no plan for Brexit. Our political correspondent Darren McCaffrey.
So that's a prequel, is that right? It's what happened
prequel,
before.
Yeah. It's got good reviews. I can't wait.
Let's see if there's any wizardry on today's All Out Politics. We know Nigel Farage